It's 7:35 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, September 15th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, September 15th, 2020. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, September 15th, 2020. 22 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts at 7:35. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News is Joe Biden is outspending Trump on TV, and just 6 states are the focus of his campaign. 1 in 10 emergency room visits in Oregon related to wildfire smoke, OHA said. A storm warning in Biloxi. Don't let your guard down as Hurricane Sally surges near the coast. Navalny, awakened alert, plans to return to Russia, German official said. Compton ambush on 2 deputies was a revenge attack for police shooters against black men in LA. Iran allegedly targets U.S. ambassador to South Africa as President Trump wants Iran to counterattack after reports of plot against U.S. ambassador. Key impeachment witness Alexander Vindman says he now considers himself a never Trumper. Woodward reveals new tape of Trump's shocking COVID comments. South Dakota's attorney general said he was hit a deer next day he found a dead man's body in a ditch. Facing normalization threat, positives respond with unity. Fourth Johnson wins comments for Brexit powers that reach. I'm in Democrat Street uprising. Belarus and strongmen get support from Russia. Trump wins court fight to deport Salvadorans with TPS. Like OPEC, IEA cuts oil demand forecast by 300,000 barrels per day. Hurricane Paula moving further away from the U.S. coast. Teddy expected to become a large and powerful hurricane. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un toured a rural village that was transformed after typhoon damaged the socialist fairyland state-run Korean Central News Agency reported on Tuesday. Life threatening Hurricane Sally slowly near the U.S. Gulf Coast. A appeals court paves way for deportation of 300,000 immigrants. South Dakota Attorney General was involved in a vehicle crash over the weekend that resulted in the death of a pedestrian, official said. A federal judge has ruled that Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf's shutdown orders to slow the spread of coronavirus were unconstitutional. New research finds Medicare saved billions as more generic cholesterol-lowering medications became available, even though the number of Americans using the drugs increased. Over the last 3 decades, more than half of all U.S. criminal convictions involving innocent people were later exonerated if involved some kind of misconduct by police and prosecutors, report showed Tuesday. Army veteran and ex-Middleburg selectman named Attleboro's new veterans agent. Attleboro loosened virus restrictions at City Hall. Not Attleboro. John Simmons has won the New Northwood area's longtime Republican lawmaker for a seat in the state legislature. Stamp marking Plymouth born internet to be the first data issue. The Chinese version of TikTok now has 600 million daily active users. Bill Gates doesn't expect the virus vaccine before year, but he says one drug maker has the best chance. Well, Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla on the company's COVID-19 vaccine trial. With Nissan's cost consultant gone, Greg Kelly faces trial alone. Rebound for Chinese retail sales, stock side. Looking at Asian stocks. Nikkei down 104.41 at 23,454.89. Shanghai up 16.87 at 32.95.68, and HSI up 92.48 at 24,732.76. Look at it now, up 327.6 at 27.993.33, S3 5 up 42.57 at 33.83.54, and NASDAQ up 203.11 at 11.056.65. Witness and hints 3. Artificial 3 could land near Apollo site. Ice shelves profited up 2 major Antarctic glaciers are breaking up, and it could have major consequences for sea level rise. Scientists investigate diamond planets like anything in our solar system. Peter Chill News Time is 7:40. Time now for sports report. Rock Bedford sees great potential in bait sell to Steve Gordon. Pittsburgh Steelers win season opener for the New York Jets 26-16. Then Dustin Johnson and Boston Red Sox taking on Miami Marlins. Game time 6:40 p.m. And the Boston Red Sox, Boston Celtics taking on the Miami Heat in Orlando. In Game 1 in Eastern Conference Finals. And the game time 6:30 p.m. Peter Childers Hobbs, 7:41. Time now for a traffic and transit check. Beep! Subway system looking good on the Fitchburg line. 402 545 a.m. from Westchester over 5-10 minutes basket between air and off station due to freight train traffic and freight line train 743 705 a.m. from substation is part of substation is operating 10-20 minutes basket due to late terminal equipment and low line train 305 6:37 a.m. from North Station is operating 5-10 minutes basket between North Station and low due to late terminal equipment and Rockford Line train 7101 6:35 a.m. from North Station is operating 5-15 minutes late between Manchester and West Cluster. The ferries are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England. First of all, down in Providence vicinity, '95 on the southbound side, Little Seoul and downtown Providence, and '95 on the northbound side, Little Seoul between Crescent Albany and the downtown Providence. 185 of both ends of background the Providence stretch. Route 6 of both ends is background in the Providence area. And 146 out of both ends of background North Sales Road and North Smithfield, Rhode Island. Newport Bridge on both ends is backed up, and Mano Bridge is backed up at both ends, and Jamestown and Mano Bridges are looking good. Route 16 eastbound side, Little Seoul on 130 in Sandwich, and Route 16 eastbound side, Little Seoul 134 in Dennis. 495 in the northbound side, a little Seoul after Route 24 on Raynham, and 95 and 24 northbound side, Little Seoul before 128 in Gatton. Suburb Expressway on the northbound side, Little Seoul between Dorchester and Wagon down to the Mass Ave. And Route 3 the southbound side, Little Seoul around 128 down in the Burlington area, and Central Mass 190 northbound side, Little Seoul up to 290 in Worcester, and Route 2 eastbound side, Little Seoul Westminster stretch, and Western Mass highways are looking good, and Connecticut 84 eastbound side of Little Seoul, Hartford, Connecticut 84 westbound side of Little Seoul, the Waterbury area, and Pittsburgh going around the Newtown, Connecticut, the Merritt Parkway westbound side of Little Seoul between Fairfield down to Stemford and 95 both ends by the Stemford stretch, and all the way down to Bridgeport on the southbound side, northbound side of Little Seoul and Stemford. 95 southbound side, Little Seoul, New Haven, Connecticut. Route 2 eastbound side, Little Seoul, Colchester, Connecticut. 89 southbound side, Little Seoul, Warner, New Hampshire, and Vermont, New Hampshire. The main highways are looking good. 95 on the northbound side, Little Seoul, Herman, Maine. And now, looking at the weather at 7:44. Latest on Palette, 5 a.m. advisory, 105 mile per hour winds, minimum set pressure 965 millbars, located 37 below the north, 16.5 to the west, and movement northeast at 17 knots, 20 miles an hour. Park maintaining the strength of the sail waves northeast wind. And maximum state winds under 105 miles per hour higher gusts, and some strength is possible part tonight, but rapid weakening is forecast to begin on Wednesday, and hurricane force winds extend outwards to 6 miles an hour from the center, and transform force winds extend outwards to 230 miles an hour, and it's a minimum set pressure 965 millibars. And swells generated by Palette will continue to affect portions of Bermuda, the Bahamas, the Greater Antilles, and the east coast of the United States. But tonight, that those swells likely to cause life threatening surf and recurring conditions. And please consult products from your local web office. And now, Sally. 85 mile per hour winds, minimum set pressure 98.3 millibars, 20.9 in the north, 88.1 in the west, moving west northwest at 2 miles an hour. It's too early to determine whether Sally's center will be moving on to given uncertainty and timing and location of Sally's northward turn near the central Gulf Coast. So the user should not focus on the details of the officials' forecast track since the HC's forecast are at 36 hours about 60 miles and dangerous storm surge will fall and wind axis will extend well away from the center. Extremely dangerous and left-handed and surges expected for areas outside of the southeast of Louisiana hurricane. The storm damage reduction system from the mouth of the Mississippi River to the Okaloosa Walton County line in the Florida Panhandle where storm surge warning is in effect. Residents of these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. Hurricane conditions are expected today within the hurricane warning area along the Mississippi and Alabama coastlines and the western Florida Panhandle. Tropical storm conditions are probably occurring in some of these areas, and the earthquake flooding is possible with extreme life threatening and flash flooding and likely for the Wednesday along and just inland of the central Gulf Coast in the western Florida Panhandle to the southeast of Mississippi and widespread border to border. Flooding on area rivers is passed along and just inland of the central Gulf Coast and significant flash and urban river flooding as well as widespread border and moderate river flooding is likely across the inland portions of Mississippi, Alabama, northern Georgia, and the western Carolinas throughout the week. And Sally 85 mile per winds, 93 millibars, 28.9 and north, 88.1 in the west, moving west northwest at 2 miles an hour. And now Teddy, 13.7 to the north, 46.0 to the west. And Max Zane winds 60 miles an hour and moving west northwest at 12 miles an hour. Today is expected to become a large and powerful hurricane over the central Atlantic coast in a few days. And Teddy's moving towards the west northwest at 12 miles an hour and at west northwest where the northwest track is anticipated during the next few days. And Max Zane winds have increased to 60 miles per hour with our gusts strengthening this forecast for the next several days. And Teddy is likely to become a hurricane late today and could reach major hurricane straight by in a few days. Tropical reports winds extend out 150 miles out from the center is with a bit of set pressure 1,001 millibars at 29.56 inches. Large swells driven by tropical storm Teddy are expected to reach the Western Antilles and the northeastern coast of South America Wednesday. This was likely to cause life threatening and surface repercussions. So please consult with your local web office. Okay, let's take a look at the Vicky. 50 mile per hour winds, 1,004 millibars, 20.3 to the north, 30.1 to the west, and moving west northwest at 9 miles an hour. Max sustained winds 150 miles per hour with our gusts and waking forecast due to strong upper level winds during the next 48 hours, and Vicky is likely to degenerate into remnant low by Wednesday. Tropical storm force winds extend outwards up to 105 miles an hour from the center. The estimated minimum set pressure is 1,004 millibars at 29.65 inches. Okay. A body of low pressure over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico is producing limited shower or thunderstorm activity. Any development of the system should be slow to occur while the low meanders over the southern Gulf of Mexico for the next several days. And formation chance of 40 hours. Low 10% formation chance of 5 days. Low 20%. Surface number 2, showers and thunderstorms are associated with an area of low pressure located a few hundred miles southeast of Cabo Verde Islands and gradually continue to become better organized and environmental conditions are conducted for further development of this system and tropical pressure is likely to form during the next few days while the system moves gently westward at 10 to 15 miles per hour and formation chance of 40 hours. Medium 50%, formation chance of 5 days, high 70%. And surface number 3, a northern tropical area of low pressure is located over the far northeastern Atlantic Ocean, several miles northeast of the Azores. This system is forecasted to move southeastward during the next few days while encounter warmer oceanic temperatures, which could allow the low to gradually acquire some tropical or subtropical characteristics this week. And formation chance of 40 hours, low 10%, formation chance of 5 days, low 20%. Okay, closer to home, cool start to your morning, a little fall-like chill start to your morning. High pressure overhead will bring dry and cool weather today, but move out show Wednesday to warmer temperatures and dry weather. Continuing into Thursday night afternoon, a cold front will cross the region Thursday night, bringing much cooler temperatures for Friday. And few showers are possible Thursday night into Friday, but odds favor heavier rain with a remnants of Saturday to stay cool weather to the region this weekend. Mostly sunny day with below normal temperatures. Nice fall day for outdoor activities and high strength advisory for most coasts through the Swells of hurricane Paulette and other than some ocean effect clouds over the Cape Downs early morning, but the day will be dry with light winds due to surface high pressure moving overhead. Expect tides to run about 5 degrees below normal and average tides from mid-September to generally between low to mid-70s of most locations top of that in the 60s despite plentiful sunshine at 9 to 25 millibars. Temperatures will be between 9 and 11 Celsius given decent low level cold air drainage with support highs in mid to upper 60s. If any location is mid 70, the most likely candidate will be low clouds on the Connect River Valley, especially if southwest winds kick in the early at that. Surface I starts to move out short. NAEFS situational and weather stable shows 850 bars and 1000 millibar temperatures at a 10% down, which increases on confidence of below normal temperatures at all on coast. High surface velocity are in effect until 8 p.m. due to southerly seas was from Hurricane Paulette, but otherwise a very nice fall day for outdoor activities. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. It's going to be Sun's got about 67 degrees, northeast at about 8 miles per hour, gust size 20 miles per hour. For tonight, most of the coast got low about 49 degrees, light southwest wind. For Wednesday, sun's got about 73 degrees, and southwest wind about 11 miles per hour, gust size 23 miles per hour. For Wednesday night, part of the coast got about 59 degrees, southwest about 7 to 10 miles per hour, gust size 21 miles per hour. For Thursday, most of the sun's got about 78 degrees, southwest at about 7 miles per hour. For Thursday night, check the shot me after 11 p.m. Most of the got about 53 degrees, and north with about 3 to 7 miles per hour. Chance ratio 40%. Friday, check the shots before 5 p.m. Put the sense about 63 degrees and northeast at about 8 miles per hour, gust size 24 miles per hour, chance ratio 40% for Friday night. Partly got about 40 degrees and north with about 6 miles per hour. For Saturday, sun skies about 62, low 36 degrees and north with about 7 to 9 miles per hour. With gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. For Sunday, sunny skies about 61 degrees and a low 39 degrees and northeast at about 7 to 9 miles per hour, gust size 20 miles per hour. For Monday, sun skies about 65 degrees down northeast with about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Right now, Norton and it's bearing 42 degrees, and that's me for the Peter Channel on the news on this September 15, 2020 on a Tuesday morning. I'm Peter J. Wiz. Will be have a good morning. Goodbye. Stay safe. Be positive. Be healthy. We all have a good morning.